Hello, it's Joliet Mayor Bob Odekirk. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to once again give our COVID update. As always, I want to thank Deputy Chief Jeff Carey of the Fire Department and the Joliet Fire Department, as well as our staff members who helped put this together so we can get information out to our citizens here in Joliet. We have some good news from local hospitals. The number of COVID patients has decreased dramatically the last couple of weeks. The hospitals, however, are still operating at their peak levels because of other seasonal illnesses that are happening. So it's good news on the COVID front, but the hospitals are really stretched thin again. So thank you to the frontline workers and the doctors and nurses and everyone keeping our citizens healthy at our local hospitals. The other good news we have is that we have gotten vaccines have started to come into the Joliet area. As of this morning, Friday morning, Will County has received about 5,000 vaccines. So I haven't received a detailed plan, but I know our fire department is working with the Will County Health Department. I think the overall plan is to get the frontline health workers the vaccine as quickly as possible, and then elderly people. And we're hoping in a couple of weeks our frontline first responders will start getting vaccinated also. So it's good news. We're all heading in the right direction. The other thing I'd like to touch on is tomorrow, Saturday the 19th, will be the Santa send-off parade that we're going to do. This, of course, is in response to COVID and having to cancel the downtown holiday parade we have every year the day after Thanksgiving. We couldn't do that this year. So we're going to start at Station 4 on the east side of Draper Avenue. We're going to have a few fire engines and a few police cars, and Santa Claus will be in Joliet Saturday the 19th. We're going to drive Santa through the east side. The route will go down Collins Street, back up Cass, down Washington. Eventually, we're going to cross over the river, go west all the way to Ridge Road, and then to Plainfield South High School. So it should be a great event. What we're hoping is that youngsters in Joliet can participate without exposing themselves. They can socially distance, keep their distance, stay with their families, but they can see Santa. And as a community, we can wish Santa a good trip back to the North Pole, because as we all know, he's got a lot of work to do on Christmas Eve. So it's a great event. Again, I want to thank staff for putting this together. It should be a lot of fun. With that, happy holidays to everyone. I hope you have a safe and happy and healthy Christmas and a happy New Year. So stay safe, everybody. I do think we're really on the back end of this, and I'm looking forward to a very happy and prosperous 2021. Thank you.
Hello, this is Deputy Chief Jeff Carey of the Joliet Fire Department with your City of Joliet COVID update for Friday, December 18th. We get all of our COVID-related information from the CDC, the Illinois Department of Public Health, and the Will County Health Department. You can visit their websites for any additional information. There have been a total of 9,298 residents of Joliet who have tested positive for COVID-19, with 186 deaths since March. 945 of these positives are from the Joliet nursing homes, as well as 108 of these deaths. In the month of November, we saw a rapid increase in the amount of people testing positive for COVID-19. The COVID numbers peaked at the end of November, and we have started to see a decrease in the number of people testing positive in the last 2 weeks. Our 2-week average was the highest ever at 1,752 just 2 weeks ago. It has now come down to 1,363. The amount of COVID patients at the local hospitals have steadily dropped in the past 2 weeks. Even with the decrease in COVID patients, the hospitals are still near capacity, as they also have the normal seasonal illnesses they have to treat. We can continue to help them by following the CDC safety guidelines, avoid large gatherings, and staying home when you can. Even though we are starting to see a drop in the daily amount of COVID cases in Joliet, these numbers are still very high. The local hospitals are still near capacity, and we are seeing more COVID-related deaths. We still need to be safe and keep our gatherings small over the holidays. We do not want to overwhelm the healthcare system. We need to stay home when you can and follow the 3 W's. They are wearing a mask, wash your distance, and wash your hands. Let's work together to slow this spread so we can have a safe holiday season. The Pfizer vaccine arrived in Illinois on Wednesday. Will County has received almost 5,000 of these initial doses. These initial doses will be going to the local hospitals for their healthcare workers. It'll take a couple of weeks to get all these workers at the hospitals vaccinated. After that, the plan is to move to the long-term care facilities. With those plans, it will be months before this vaccine will be available to the general public. So during that time, we must continue to be safe. You can see the full IDPH vaccination schedule plan on their website. Tomorrow, December 19th, the City of Joliet will be having a parade that will go through the entire city to help send Santa back to the North Pole. The parade will start at Joliet Fire Station number 4 on the east side at 10 a.m. It'll continue through town and end at Plainfield South High School on the far west side of town. There will be live updates on Facebook so you can track the parade route as it goes through town. You can see the entire parade route and more information by visiting the City of Joliet website at www.joliet.gov. Thank you for being with us today and have a safe and happy holiday. Thank you.